here, but now they're gone. Seasons don't fear the reaper, nor do the wind or the sun or the rain. We can be like they are. Come on, baby, don't fear the reaper. Baby, take my hand. Don't fear the reaper. You'll be able to fly. Valentine is done here, but now they're gone. Romeo and Juliet are together in eternity. Romeo and Juliet, women every day. And Juliet, women every day. Like they are. Come on, baby, don't fear the reaper. Baby, take my hand. Don't fear the reaper. You'll be able to fly. Don't fear the reaper. Baby, I'm your man. La 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 la. La 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 la. Love of two is one. Here, but now they're gone. Came the last night of sadness, and it was clear that you couldn't go on. And the door was open and the wind appeared. The candles blew, then disappeared. The curtains flew, then he appeared. Don't be afraid, come on, baby. She had no fear. To him, and they start to fly. They look backwards and say goodbye. She had become like they are. She had taken his hand. She had become like they are. Come on, baby, don't fear the reaper. You'll be able to fly. La 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 la. La 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 la.
A speck of DNA, no blood, no knife, no crime. They call it proof, but science whispers, give it time. A sheath in the dark, a grainy car's glare. You can't hang a life on a maybe or there. They tracked his phone like a hunter's weak trail, but towers don't see through the night's foggy veil. He turned it off, or the signal just failed. A ghost of a theory, your justice derailed. Where's the blade? Where's the rage? Where's the why in this tale? A phantom is not guilt, let their logic is stale. If the proof bends like straw in the storm's reckless sway, then shadow of doubt means he walks free today. His car is 2015, but they swore 11 to 13. Their warrants lied for the corruption machine. If driving at night makes a killer CV, lock up the highways or we'll all be guilty. No witness, no scream, no footprints, no trail. The media's lazy script, he's odd so he'll fail. They'll paint him a monster to feed public cries, but justice dies when we trust easy lies. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, they ask you to convict on their case built on air. No weapon, no motive, the proof is nowhere. Is his degree like it's Satan's own book. He studied crime, so he must be the crook. But thinking's not killing, and driving's not sin, and Taylor's a hero, let the truth begin. They'll shout stalker, predator, watch how he stared. But where is the who said he was there? A theory's a story, not fact, not divine, and stories can't shackle his soul to the crime. Where's the blade? Where's the rage? Where's the why in this tale? A phantom is not guilt, let their logic is stale. If the proof bends like straw in the storm's reckless sway, then shadow of doubt means he walks free today. Don't trade your doubt for their rage, a cheap song. When the evidence fades and the why feels all wrong. If you can't say for sure, then you must say set free. For justice without certainty is injustice to me.
Yeah. Hello, my beautiful crime family, and welcome to Once Upon a Crime Time on a Mod Monday. Yes, it should be a fun show. Got some stuff lined up and all that good stuff. And yeah, but let's say hi to the crime family. Cryptic Conversions, good to see you. Sherlock Holmes, brother, good to see you. Angela, good to see you. Debbie Gazzardo, my girl, good to see you. Simply Solo, good to see you. Debbie Ann, good to see you. Carolyn Wood, good to see you. Crime Spy, good to see you. Natural Healing, my girl, good to see you. Joey, good to see you. Mystic Virgo, good to see you. Love Tina, my girl, good to see you. Grant, good to see you. Colder Covered, good to see you. Typically Unique, good to see you. Mini, good to see you. Deborah Lynn, good to see you, my girl. Jackie Bushable, good to see you, and the list will go on and on and on. And you're welcome too, Joey, and it's good to have you aboard as a mod. Okay, so anyway, let's get this invite stuff going and get some mods up here. And there is the link. Boom. So I'm gonna wait. Why I'm waiting for some mods to come in. I'm gonna put that in there again. And there it is. There's the link. I'm going to share this real quick because what is it with this Poconos stuff, people? You know what I mean? Here, let's get Natural Healing in here. Hey, Nat, my girl, how you doing?
Oh, Tommy, I'm good. Hi, everyone.
Good to see you. Good to see
you. Good to see you.
Yeah. Does anybody remember, like, before they arrested Brian Kohlberg or anything, that this comment came out someplace, and it stated about the Poconos Mountains. Do you remember that?
I remember.
Like acting like the Killer or something, and he was hiding in the Poconos Mountains. Yeah. Hi, Leah. How you doing, girl?
Hi, Leah.
We're just talking about that Poconos, that Poconos letter, you know, that came out, and it was before Brian was arrested. So I mean, you know, Pennsylvania wasn't even in the picture.
Right.
And that came out. Well, I want to show you something real quick here. No, this was sent by one of the investigators that always send me emails. And yeah, so Pocono Lake Preserve, man charged with rape of 13-year-old girl. Scranton, Pennsylvania. A man is accused of raping a 13-year-old girl in Monroe County. Erica Gower, 34, of Scranton, is facing rape, statutory sexual assault, and other related offenses for the crime allegedly committed. You can't make this shit up, people.
No, you can't. Now, is this the Gower? Or
I
is
don't
this a
know.
speculation?
I don't know. Related offenses for the crime allegedly committed in December of 2019. Gower was in the news back in 2012. That's when, while working for Bolus Truck Parts and Towing, he smashed into a bridge in downtown Scranton and left the scene. He ended up being sentenced to jail for that. Gower is now back behind bars now for this alleged rape in Monroe County. And this was written on January 30th of 2020. So I don't know if it would be the guy. The guy would be in jail, right?
Yeah, it says he was in jail.
Well, it says he was in jail.
Sentence.
No, he was in jail for something back. Where was it here?
That wreck.
Back in 2012.
Yeah.
This is 2020. I'm sure he was out by then. Well, he had to have
Right.
been.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but is it? No, I'll show you something else. I mean,
Yeah,
this is.
please. I mean, this
Well,
is,
I just go ahead, Nat.
well, I don't know. I can't say anything because I don't know his background as far as did he live there? What was he doing there? Does he have family? Was it, there's a lot of questions
Right.
with that. I don't. Okay.
But why? But why? It's like another thing. There's just throw
I know
them in
what you
there.
mean. I know where you're going with this. I get it, but I need to know more. But
Okay,
it's
well-
just another scenario that fits along with this whole case.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Mhm.
here he is. Is this the Eric Gower? I don't know. Does anybody know? Because this is the
boy.
Eric Gower from Scranton, Pennsylvania. And he hasn't posted since 2014. So is this the dude?
Do we have a picture of the Eric Gower that did the interview with Daily
I don't.
Mail? And you can't
No, I
find that
don't.
interview. I looked and you can't find anything on him other than the 911 call if you put his name in.
Right. Well, maybe I found him. I don't know. I have no clue. But this has to be him, right? I mean, this is Eric Gower from Scranton, Pennsylvania. Got to be him.
I don't know. Scranton, Pennsylvania, it says. What is that you're looking at?
Huh?
What software are you looking at? What is that? A Facebook thing or?
Yeah, that's just Facebook. Yeah.
Is it Facebook? I'm not on Facebook, so I don't know what the background looks like anymore. Okay.
Oh,
all right. So that's
right.
Yeah. So it's unfamiliar to me. Anyways.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
page, yeah.
Okay. I'm there. I'm with you. I guess I need to know a whole lot more than just that.
I need to know. I need to know more too. I found this. I mean, someone sent it to me and said you should look into this. And so
Right?
I'm throwing it out there for anybody that wants to go look into this because I found them and everything, but I haven't found enough.
No, this is no.
to say
We don't know his age either, do we?
What's that?
We don't know his age, the one that drove them home. Do we know his age?
Oh, yeah, that'd be one thing. Well, this guy was 34 in 2020, I think. So he's, 39? So, Yeah.
Right.
So he was
So, do we
26.
know anything about the Gower that supposedly drove the girls home? Do we have a age? Do we have I don't know if we're going to get a birth date, but anything of
You're
that
right.
sort?
Yeah.
I think
I
so.
don't. I don't think so. No.
So we have
I
no
just found it
idea
really
how
interesting. You
old.
know.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I'm hearing you.
Right. Right.
I forgot what I was going to say.
His wife works for
I can't remember.
his wife works for MPD or for the
Yep.
Idaho. And she was pregnant back then.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But we don't know how old he was. They never mentioned it since his name is now in
They
documentation.
may have in
Yeah. I don't.
the
I don't remember the age. I don't remember.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'll need a
So,
lot
but
more.
anyway, I thought I'd throw that up there
Okay.
and just
Absolutely.
see what people thought of it and see if anybody knew out in the chat if that's him or not in that picture. Yeah, right. Casa de Genova. Yeah. She did a real
Yeah, that's right. She
big,
did do
big
that.
deep dive. Yeah, a real deep dive. Yeah, she sure did. I suppose I could go try to track that down and look through
Yeah,
there.
that
But
may be a good idea.
Yeah.
How long
yeah,
ago was that? About a year ago when she did that? The Nika?
yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's been recent on it too. On him. Yeah,
Okay.
especially with
Right.
Dylan texting him. That's
Yeah.
got people really interested in him.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
And everything's scrubbed on the internet. Well, it is on YouTube. His name in.
Things are getting scrubbed.
Yeah.
Did you know? Have you
Yes.
noticed now it seems like the audio has changed, and then that one whole part at the end, there's a homicide, is gone. Nobody's. It's not part of the video, the audios that they're showing now. It's like it's just totally gone. I don't know.
Something's changed. Something isn't quite right. I would agree with that.
Right. And Randy or anybody, any of the other mods want to come up, I put the link out there. Okay, so let me look up
Get
now.
one of the guys up here.
I thought this very interesting too. Oh, come on. Why do they do this? No, I'm not a fucking robot.
That's pretty random, yeah. You have to go all through all that, I know.
I ran this a while back, right? But now it's making more sense because of the DNAs that they found under the fingernails.
Yeah.
So check this out. Boom. Okay, King 5 Seattle. So this is January 9th, 2023 interview.
I know you guys were more in the know than the public and the media. Yeah, but I'm sure even you were like begging for answers.
Yeah, you know.
What'd he say? What'd he say? What'd he say? What'd he say?
Say it again. Read it again.
What'd he say?
You know, I was just so puzzled that there was.
What'd he say?
He was just because.
Okay.
The public and the media, but I'm sure even you were like begging for answers.
Yeah, and when you have answers and you can't share them, it's really hard too. It's hard on the other side. So, I knew Jack D had DNA, and I was just so puzzled that they wouldn't come out.
Oh, well,
But I'm
wait
sure
a
they had
minute, wait a minute.
strong reason.
Hold on.
But
Wait a minute. Why is he
I just
bringing
didn't
up
know at the
Jack
time.
D?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a
What do
minute. Now, why is he specifically saying a person's name?
Yeah, what's the context?
What's that?
What's the context? You want to know what was said before this? Is that what you mean?
No. SG just made a comment about Jack D's DNA. Yeah, I mean, he's specifically saying a name. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And he said right before that, it's hard to keep secrets if you know information. Didn't he say that?
Yeah, let's listen again.
Okay.
I know you guys were more in the know than the public and the media, but I'm sure even you were like begging for answers.
Yeah, and when you have answers and you can't share them, it's really hard too. It's hard on the other side. So, I knew Jack D had DNA, and I was just so puzzled that they wouldn't come out and clear it. But I'm sure they had strong reason. But I just didn't know at the time, and it was hard for me. Jack D had DNA. Jack D had DNA. Jack D had DNA. I was just so puzzled.
Why would he specifically? And I understand.
So is Jack D's?
Oh, what's going on with this audio?
Where was his DNA? Which one was it? Was it the one in the glove? Was it the one on the railing? Was it one of the 3 under the fingernails? Which one was it?
I don't know. It's I'm sure his DNA, Tommy, was everywhere.
Yeah.
Was everywhere. So I need more specifics on that too. What he's saying. Why is he? First of all, why is he saying Jack D? Why is he bringing that up in 2023? Talking about also, it's hard to keep secrets, and it's hard on our end. Okay, I get it, SG.
Yeah. But
why are you saying this in 2023?
Yeah, the beginning of January of 2023. So 2 months, not even 2 months after the case.
Yeah.
Right. And they've been, I'm sure, like I said, his DNA is probably all over that house, right? That makes sense. Even after they broke up, he was there before, the dog there, so forth. Mm-hmm. But there's still a reason why he's saying that. Either he's...
You know what? Do you remember a show I ran about this? It seems to me I ran a show a long time ago about Jack and DNA. What the hell was it? And I said we'd have to wait and see. There was DNA, something about that he had DNA in the house. And now I'm listening to this, and it kind of makes sense. So isn't that interesting? I want to listen to it one more time.
Yeah, please.
I know you guys were more in the know than the public and the media, but I'm sure even you were like begging for answers.
Yeah, and when you have answers and you can't share them, it's really hard too. It's hard on the other side. So, I knew.
So, and then he says that too, right before he's,
I knew.
So
Jack D had DNA, and I was just so puzzled that they wouldn't come out and clear it. But I'm sure they had strong reason. But I just didn't know at the time, and it was hard for me. Jack D had DNA. Jack D had DNA. Jack D had DNA. I was just so puzzled.
Did he say they cleared it?
Yeah.
Or they
See,
didn't?
They should. Or let's listen to it again.
More in the know than the public and the media, but I'm sure even you were like begging for answers.
Yeah, and when you have answers and you can't share them, it's really hard too. It's hard on the other side. So, I knew Jack D had DNA, and I was just so puzzled that they wouldn't come out and clear it. But I'm sure they had strong reasons.
What was that?
But they wouldn't come
I
out
just didn't
and
know.
clear it.
Yeah, but why are you saying
Jack
it like that? You're just like you're trying to get through fast,
D
and
had
like
DNA,
I
and
say
I
it
was just so
completely.
puzzled. But
I'm just reading what
Is that what he said? They wouldn't come out and clear it?
Yeah,
Go back,
Yeah,
please
yeah,
go
that's
back.
what
I
I'm
was just so
reading.
puzzled. But
I was
I'm
reading the
reading it.
transcript.
Clear it. But I'm sure they
They
had
wouldn't come out and clear it.
so
Check that
puzzled that
out.
they
I'm
wouldn't
sure
come.
they had strong reason.
Yeah, read the transcript down here.
Okay.
I know you guys were more
Right
in the know
here.
than the public and the media, but I'm sure even you were like begging
Wait a
for
minute.
answers.
What else am I'm going to slow this down.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was reading the transcript. It's in there, in that.
I don't know how slow to go here. I hate this thing. They changed it there.
Just pick one.
Let's see.
Yeah, and when you have answers and you can't share them, it's really hard too. It's hard on the other side. So, I knew Jack D had DNA.
It wouldn't come out and clear it. So it sounds like LE cleared them.
Clear. But I'm sure they had.
But I'm sure they had strong reason. Huh.
I'm sure they do.
Wow.
Like everybody else that they cleared quickly.
Hmm.
You don't suppose there's war
that's pretty
between Steve G and Tommy. I mean, you don't suppose there's war between Steve G and Jack D, do you? For a while?
Don't think that what?
You don't think there's been a problem since this case for a while, that there's a problem between Jack D and Steve G? I'm kind of going by behaviors in the past. I mean, why would he specifically say that? That's throwing that
Right.
Jack D underneath the bus. Why are you saying that just a few minutes afterwards? And he's claiming that, well, I know things, but I can't say it. Well, you just said it. So what's your motive behind this?
Right. To get it out there. Has to be.
Take a look at him because I know stuff and you don't. Okay.
And he can't share it.
But he can't share it, but he's sharing it. And when it's like someone calling you up and saying, I never want to talk to you again. It's kind of like that,
Right. This is just crazy. Wow. I ran this whole, in one of my shows, I ran the whole thing. And I found this is, this is our friend here, Viatus Aquatus.
However you say it.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, right. I'm not. Yeah, I'm on a different deal. Okay. So anyway, yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting.
It is. Look at the I think it was the memorial service. Remember that scene when they were on stage and they were speaking, and Steve G looked over at Jack D, and there was a whole lot not being said. Remember that, you guys?
Right. Didn't have
I gotta go by that too.
Words said, I mean, you could tell by their look.
Yeah, it was. There's those two know things, and I think I don't know if they can trust each other. That is my observation, my opinion.
Right. Let me. I got to do something here real quick. Okay. And by the way, I'm 120 away from 5,000.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Anybody in there, hit subscribe.
Okay. All right. Now I'm going to go to, let's see, this here. Okay. So, whoops. There. Okay. And this is from Translucent.
I like her pretty good.
Yeah, I do too. And plus, she's easy to look at.
Mind-blowing news. Remember all those YouTube videos claiming the 420 AM SUV was a Jeep? Well, I've got a plot twist for you. Picture this, 6:30 in the morning, sun barely peeking over the horizon, and our mysterious 420 AM vehicle rolls in. As the light hits just right, we catch a glimpse of something unexpected, a circular badge on the front. That's right, folks, it's not a Jeep after all. All those YouTubers had us fooled, so what could it be? We're not here for the drama. We're here for the wheels. That's right. We're taking a peek at what's parked outside Dylan's Boise pad. Boom, a Nissan Pathfinder with a lovely round badge. This image was taken on October 20th, 2022. It's 4:22 a.m. and Dylan texts Bethany saying she's too screwed to run downstairs.
I'd be
But
scared.
here's the twist. At that exact moment, someone's seen sprinting towards this Nissan. Fast forward to 6:30 a.m. and our mystery runner seems to return. But wait, there's more. The other camera catches the car heading east, straight for Gritman Hospital. What's really going on here? Was Dylan actually in her room or even Bethany's room?
There's that person run into that supposed Pathfinder. And that's what Dylan has.
Yeah. I still think it's a male.
But check this out at 6:34. Look at it.
Yeah, what she
Notice
cared.
something? Watch. She'll show it again. She'll show it again. Left braid.
Picture this. It's 4:22 a.m. and someone's making a dash from the Queen apartment.
She was wearing braids that morning. Dylan was.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, she was.
She was wearing braid. Yes, she was. Yep. Let's look at that again a little bit here. Yep, there's a left braid there. I'm pretty sure that's Dylan.
Picture this.
You think so?
It's 4:22 a.m. and someone's making a dash from the Queen apartments. But here's the twist. They're coming from the south side. Fast forward 2 hours and our mystery person is back, but now they're approaching from the north. Now, if they actually lived there, wouldn't they use the same route? It doesn't add up. The plot thickens when we realize there's only one building that connects these puzzle pieces, the house at 1122 King Road.
Hey, Dylan, we've got your back no matter what. Life throws curveballs, but your struggles don't define you. They're just part of your story. We're here.
So, what were you saying, Nat?
Oh, yes, I know she wears braids, but I just felt this girl is too short and she was heavier. And I just felt like it was a different energy of someone else that looked similar to it, and not only
The
that,
head looked like Dylan.
it very similar, but I don't think it was her. But I just don't think it was her.
Whoever it is carrying what looks like Murphy to me, a curly
It
dot.
does. Yeah, it does look like
it looks
like she's
Murphy.
carrying like something
Yep.
that's like something's heavy. You know, like she's got to hurry up and get it over there because you're so heavy. You know, and I don't think Murphy was that heavy. I don't know. I'm not going to go into that, but I don't know.
See,
You're right.
Now, how we know that Dylan had braids is there's a picture of her walking away with with law enforcement from behind, and you can
and that's the picture I'm also
Right, double
referring
braid.
to. Yep, and I just felt
and
like
it
it
looked
was
just
too
like
heavy and too short.
Yeah, it looked just like that braid though, but yeah, I don't know who else. I've come up with different scenarios, like Emma and other people, and now this one just to me makes more sense because of the Pathfinder for one reason.
Yeah.
I see where you're coming from on that.
That's a tough one to explain away.
That is, I'm hearing you, but there's so many people involved in this. Someone else said, here's the keys. Go do what you need to do and then bring it back and park in my same spot that I always park. Something like that. Mm-hmm. So you can't really base it on that, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It is. Because, if we could see it really good, that'd make a big difference.
Oh yeah, if we could actually see what her face looked like, then we would know, right?
Right.
But it always seems like we're always looking at somebody from behind, doesn't it? So it's always a guess.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right. Okay.
Yeah,
so
like we know. Do we know for sure that was Dylan walking away with LE with the braids?
Right. Yeah, that's the picture I'm talking about. I just think it's someone else that was there.
Right.
And maybe she was hysterical and she had to get escorted away
other
from the
people have said that too. Well, whoever that is walking away, that's who that was in the truck. You see what I'm saying? It might not have been Dylan walking away with the cops.
Right. No, I'm with you, Tommy, on that. I see where you're coming from.
I think it's the same person. Because other people have said that person was too short to be Dylan. I've heard that.
Right.
And I've always thought that was Dylan with the braids. And other people in the chat have said, no, she's too short to be Dylan.
I agree with them. And I think that, it wasn't Dylan. That she probably the girl, I'm assuming, it looked like it, maybe she escorted out of there because she was hysterical. She wouldn't leave or whatever the case is. I just don't think it was Dylan, too short, a little too heavier. Yeah.
Right.
I'll leave it to that.
Yeah. Okay. So this is from a good friend of ours too, and that's Kara. And this is some pretty interesting stuff also. I'll let her talk here a little bit, but we're going to stop it and talk about some of this.
Started refusing to pick up or drop off anyone in the vicinity of the house.
Here, let me.
And now we're going to have a little read through of some articles that at the time I found absolutely wild and covered it, but knowing what we know now, it's just different set of eyes, right? Because we have a better understanding. So let's have a look.
A Lyft driver, Vincent Sheets, said he'd started refusing to pick up or drop off anyone in the vicinity of the house on the party nights because he'd experienced incidents in which his car was hit with vomit and people threw objects while he was driving. Now, this might be a little bit too soon, but...
So I'll keep going here. He said he previously worked as a caterer at several University of Idaho fraternity and sorority houses and couldn't take it. The amount of drugs and alcohol in this was mind-fucking boggling, he told Insider. So I quit. Gonzalez was a member of the Alpha Phi, blah, blah, blah. Oh, the sororities were on probation at the University of Idaho in the weeks after the KILLNGS for health and safety violations, according to the university's Greek Life website. Health and safety violations are about concerns regarding risk management, alcohol, drugs, or hazing. Anybody remember that?
I don't remember this. When was this?
I kind of do, but it's been a long time ago. Um, so yeah, let's keep listening to what she has to say here. A
Are
little
we
bit.
not surprised that Vincent Sheets' touch DNA wasn't found on a knife sheet? Ah, I take my hat off, Vincent. You brave man.
Kara.
He said he'd previously worked as a caterer.
Okay, so I'm going to go a little bit further here and get to the next page.
Health
I
and
don't
safety
know. Oh, there we go.
used to late night disturbances.
On criticism of DM in Moscow, some of the victims' neighbors speculated DM might have been intoxicated at the time of the case and therefore did not respond appropriately to encountering a strange man in her house. But the house was known for frequent guests and noisiness in an area known for rowdy parties. Neighbors, too, were used to late night disturbances. Matthew Moy, who Bubbly has done, I think she's done some videos on this guy. Isn't this the guy that had the party? Matt's house? Wasn't it Matthew Moy?
Yeah. Yes.
Right. Correct.
Okay, so this is the guy that had the party right close by the house. Matthew
It was
Moy,
behind the
22.
house, right?
Yeah,
Sorry.
right. Yeah.
Okay, I
No,
just want to
yeah, that's
make
right.
that clear. It was
Yep.
right behind the house. Okay. Okay. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. A neighbor and a friend of Mortenson's defended her against criticism. She has been through one of the most traumatic things you can go through, and people are attacking her, he said. When you're in a stressful situation, you might not act how people think. At closing time on a late October weekend, Kayla Gonzalez hired a Lyft driver, Dakota Kidder, to drive her and Madison, and then the next page will be coming up here. But it's tough for me to listen to that, and I know a lot of people have gotten down on that phone or the 911 call, but I'm having a hard time with that one.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I'm having a hard
I know
time.
you are. I know you are, Tommy. And what is it that you're conflicted with on this 911 call?
Yeah, I'm conflicted on the 911 call. I'm very conflicted.
What is it?
Yep.
What is it that you're conflicted with? Is it several things or a couple things?
Yeah, it just, to me, it seems real.
Okay.
And we'll get to that too and listen to parts of
Okay.
what some people might not have heard is like when you hear her say poor Kaylee, and then you hear them running down the stairs. You actually can hear them running down the stairs from the third floor. So I do believe they went up to the third floor.
Okay.
Yeah, I really do. I think they went up to the third floor.
I did hear them running inside the house.
Yeah, there was thumping going down the
I
stairs.
didn't hear it at first, but I hear it now.
Yep, it's there. So I really do think it's real. Yeah, I do.
I mean,
but I'm
okay.
not saying it's Brian Kohlberger. I'm not saying it's Brian Kohlberger at all or anything like that. I just believe that that phone call was real, and I'm conflicted. I'm really conflicted on because so much there's so much there. Yeah.
I mean, so I think the call's real, but I think a lot that was said was staged.
Yes, acted out.
That could be. That very well could be.
They were told what to say, and this is how you're going to act. My opinion.
All it takes is one or two people to to say I'm going to act this way, and nobody else has to know. So some of it could be very real, and some of it could not be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard to decipher.
Right. Right. So here they were nice. They were not like sloppy drunk or anything. They were great riders, Kidder told Insider. They even tipped. On BK and the accident near his apartment the same night as the M's, Kohlberger's arrest on December 3rd, however, triggered talk of a disturbing new detail. For hours before and after the case, Washington State University police and Whitman County Sheriff's deputies were posted outside the suspect's apartment because of a BLOO-DY hit and run reported at 11:40 p.m. on November 12th that sent two pedestrians to the hospital with serious injuries. Turner Gardner, 26, told Insider that a man had been thrown from the road and a woman lay face down screaming. It was horrifying, she said. Yeah, it starts to get into that, what happened at that. Yeah, yeah. Let's hear what she has to say a little bit.
On BK and the incident near his apartment, sorry guys, blah, blah, blah. The same night as the murders, Kohlberger's arrest on December the 30th, however, triggered talk of a disturbing new detail. For hours before and after the killings, Washington State University police and Whitman County Sheriff's deputies were posted outside the suspect's apartment because of a bloody hit and run reported at 11:40 p.m. on November the 12th that sent two pedestrians to the hospital with serious injuries. Turner Gardner, 26, told Insider that a man had been thrown from the road and a woman lay face down screaming. It was horrifying, she said, of coming upon the scene just before midnight on November the 12th. What a load of BS. There was blood everywhere. There wasn't a woman face down screaming. She was more concerned about whether she could move or not. While the guy on the side was telling everybody they're autistic and what the hell do they think they're doing? Playing games. As anyone who watched that video has seen reports everywhere. Did anyone seem very concerned about that accident? No, because we know why, guys. It was fake. And it was to draw attention away from Moscow that night and early mornings. In my opinion, of course. Just my opinion. I heard a screech and a loud bang. Another witness, Audrey McKinsey, 25, told Insider. It was scary. Within 24 hours, police had Carmen E. Fernandez in custody. The 19-year-old Kappa Delta sorority member was charged with vehicular assault and DUI, according to police and press reports. But first, there was a manhunt, according to local press reports. And Carmen Fernandez. Cell phone data laid out in court documents shows Kohlberger's phone at his home in the early hours of Monday 13th. A second-story window likely gave Kohlberger, who, according to neighbors and court documents, was an insomniac, a view of the scene. It was also within earshot. He left his apartment about 2:42 a.m. on November the 13th. According to cellular data and traffic camera footage compiled by prosecutors, his white Hyundai sedan traveling 11 miles to Moscow. Prosecutors say he then committed the grisly murders, leaving behind a knife sheath containing the DNA that would eventually lead to his arrest. Wow. Sorry to tell you this, but that's all BS. The police were there the whole time. Jose Mercado, 19. Sorry, Jose, if I butchered your name. A student who lives in a nearby apartment with a view of both Koberger's building and the accident scene, told Insider. While authorities had no reason to believe 4 people had been murdered in the neighbouring town, it's unclear if the crash had anything to do with the killings, or if 2 bloody crime scenes not far from.
So what do you think of that? What she says there? Do you think they could have done something like that to thwart Moscow? I mean, get distract away from Moscow. Do you think it could have done to that point? That plan? Just asking a question. That's a tough question, isn't it?
It is. I don't. There's so many distractions in this. Yes, it's very possible, but it's just very possible.
That'd be like movie script shit right there, right?
Yeah, yeah. It almost feels like it's way beyond what it was.
Right.
Yeah, it's too much. You know what I mean by that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like movie script, I guess I'll just go to what you were saying.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Okay, so I want to listen to the call from this channel once. Okay, so here's the call, 911 call, and this is 4 News Now. Full 911 call from the scene of the university murders. Here we go.
5 a.m. 42 seconds, November 13, 2022.
911 location of your emergency.
Something is happening. Something's happened in our house. We don't know what.
What is the address of the emergency?
1122.
What is the rest of the address?
Oh, Kings Road.
Okay. And is that a house or an apartment?
It's a house.
Can you repeat the address to make sure that I have it right?
I'll talk to you guys. We live at the White, so we're next to them.
I need someone to repeat the address for verification.
The address, 1122 King Road.
And what's the phone number that you're calling from?
What's your phone number?
Now, you hear that, right? Where they redacted right there because of the phone number.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, remember that.
Uh-huh.
And tell me exactly what's going on.
One of wake you up.
Okay.
Oh, and they saw some man in their house last night. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No. I'm sorry, I'm not buying this.
And are you with the patient?
You know what I mean? I mean, she already had the address. She was already typing for help to get there. She could have listened to what she had to say. You know what I mean? If someone said, "Can I just tell you what happened a little bit?" Wouldn't you want? I don't know.
A backstory to how the accident happened.
Why do these people?
4 a.m.
Okay, I need to know what's going on right now if someone is passed out. Can you find that out?
What I
What's
said,
that, Matt?
Tommy, what I was saying is 911 call. Of course, they want to know the address they want to know what's going on. But these people that are calling, and I say
Right.
because there's I don't know how many on this phone, they're adamant of explaining
Right.
what happened, what they look like. That doesn't matter at this point. We want to know, are they breathing? If so, then we have to perform CPR. That's what the lady was getting at. But I just feel like they're so adamant, it's so scripted of have to
That's
explain
true.
what happened. How the hell you know what happened when you and you're only saying they only see two people, and where's the other two? Ugh, just I'm not buying this.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I'll come. Come on, we gotta go check. But we have to. Is he passed out? What's wrong? She's not waking up.
Okay, one moment. I'm getting help started that way.
Okay, thank you.
You know what's weird that I think is weird is you can hear Hunter breathing so loud. So he must have had the phone at the time then, right?
I don't know. Was it him?
With
It
Hunter?
was definitely a guy, and he was breathing really hard. You know what I'm saying? And it's really loud in the phone.
Right. I mean, I
And
know what you're saying, but was
why
it
is it so
Hunter?
loud in the phone?
Yeah. Who
And
was
why
it?
I
are
think it
you?
is.
See, I'm hearing in the background someone saying, Zaina. Why are you asking? My God, the amount of BL blood. I'm sorry, but the substance,
Right.
according to the coroner's office, made it sound like it was all over the place. Why are you walking in there and thinking that this person is passed out and trying to
Right.
get her up? And it's been what,
Well,
5-8
the only
hours?
thing is that she was laying on a black rug.
Right, and I'm hearing what you're saying on that. But what
Right.
about where is Ethan in this? No, they're all you hear in the
Behind the
background.
door.
First of all, you got to get
I think he was behind the door.
right. So you got to get behind a door.
So
Now you have someone.
Hunter pushes it open, right? And doesn't realize that he just pushed Ethan, closer to the other wall there. And goes to Xana to see if she's breathing, and then turns around and sees Ethan.
But why is he not checking Ethan? He's going to be first in line, right? First in line because you got to get that door open.
I think that's when they went upstairs.
Okay.
You know
So
what I'm saying?
that's I know I'm with you. I'm hearing what you're saying,
Right.
but if it was as bad as the crime scene that they claim, it would be tough to get to that door. Now you're contaminating. You're stepping in substance. Now you're going upstairs now. Well,
Right.
maybe
And what
something got
happened?
splashed on the
It goes
railing.
back to that. It goes back to that rug again. That rug might have soaked up enough in Xana's room where it wouldn't track too much. But upstairs, that had to have been a mess upstairs. I mean, that must
would
have
think
been
so, right?
Yeah.
But I'm really having a hard time with the whole entire call.
Right. Yeah.
And even with the 911 caller. Go ahead, Leah.
She said double check means they already checked once. They wouldn't have seen what happened to her. Like double check. When you say we got to double check, when she said, "Come on, we got to double check," or didn't she say that?
Right. Something like that. Or we have to check. We have to go check. Or something like that.
Okay. Well, how do you have to go check when you already checked and you're making this call?
Well, because she never got in the room. she only seen her laying there on that black rug. So the one that got into the room is when Hunter went up there with her, is the way I took it. And then he pushes the door open, goes in, checks Xana, turns around, sees Ethan, and they head upstairs to check on Kaylee and Maddie. And then he comes running down and he's after what they seen. And you can hear Dylan, I think it's Dylan, say poor Kaylee. Because they were on the third floor. They were looking in that bedroom. They went up there to look in that bedroom. And then they seen the total horror. That's the way I took it.
Do you think there's missing parts in the phone call?
Oh boy, probably yeah.
Everything's got a missing part. I wouldn't be surprised, Leah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, you can hear it on here. And let me. Did you say you hear someone saying Xana back here?
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes here. I want to listen to this again.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen to it.
She's not getting help started that way. Okay, thank you.
Do you hear that breathing? Just started, I think, when he seen Ethan. When he turned around and seen Ethan, and Dylan standing by the door. Going upstairs. Did you hear that? Poor Kaylee.
Oh yeah. You know why poor Kaylee? What about Maddie? I mean, their wounds were all horrible, right? Why are you specifically saying a certain name again?
Because I think I think Maddie's face was bashed in.
Yeah. No, I think that
not Maddie's. I mean Kaylee's. Kaylee.
No, I gotcha. Yeah, we all know.
Pretty bad.
I'm with you on that.
And sitting up.
Yeah.
And sitting up.
Yeah, I'm hearing you on that, and I could see why she would say that, because her wounds were worse. Okay.
Let's listen to it a little bit more here. Poor Kaylee. Yeah. And that's and you can hear them running down the stairs. You hear that? Listen.
Yeah.
Get out. No, you can hear the.
Okay, and how old is she?
She's 20.
20, you said?
Wait. There it goes. You can hear the steps.
Okay, and how old is she?
She's 20.
20, you said?
But the thing is that gets me about this is it's really loud that he's breathing, right? And then all of a sudden, she goes, the person on the phone goes, and then all of a sudden Dylan's on the phone. How old is she?
Okay. So, in my opinion,
that's what I don't get. Did he have the phone? Did he have the phone, or did she have the phone?
No, she had the phone the whole time because that heavy breathing, that was a female heavy breathing. He was the one doing the checking. She had the phone the whole time.
Oh.
I shouldn't say the whole time, but most of the time. That was my perception on that. It sounded like a female heavy breathing. And then the background, you can hear him say, get out, get out. So he's the one that probably went first. She followed him, that type of thing. She was the one that was breathing in the phone.
Oh, breathing from a phone.
I mean, that's my guess. It's my opinion.
Right. Yep. That's a good one. Phone.
Yes, 20. Okay.
Hello? Okay, I need someone to stop passing the phone around because I've talked to 4 different people.
Yeah.
Hey,
sorry, Tommy, hold on.
Is she breathing? Hello?
What's up?
Tommy? Oh, I was just going to say, then I believe that then that phone got handed to this male, whoever that is. I don't know if it was Hunter or not. So, do you follow that now? What I was saying?
Yeah, because Evan's in there somewhere.
Right.
Well, it could be Evan too. Yeah. I mean, it might not be Hunter.
Evan. There's a whole neighborhood over there then, apparently. Let's call everybody.
Apparently, yeah. Right.
Sorry, I'm being sarcastic, but
I guess it would be a big thing. I mean, it'd be pretty fucking huge.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I wouldn't be hanging out at the house.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do. I think I'd be hanging out to see what I think. Yeah, I think I'd probably hang out.
I'd be curious. I know.
Yeah, I'd be too curious. Yeah, I really would.
Yeah.
Sure.
No. Okay.
Listen to that. Hear that? There's something that transpired right there. Because it cuts off.
Okay.
Right there.
Hello.
Yep.
Okay. I have already sent the ambulance and law enforcement. Stay on the line. If there is a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
Say that again? There's a police here right now. We don't have one. I think yes. Do you have a defibrillator? Yes, you have one.
Are you talking to the officer?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to let you go since he's there with you and can help you.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Okay.
11:59 a.m. 49 seconds, November 13, 2020.
I just
so yeah, that thing has been listened to a million times.
I know, right? Usually, my understanding is an operator usually asks doing CPR. Very rarely do they ask just a defibrillator. And what about Narcan? These days now, Narcans are such a big thing. I don't know. I just shouldn't ask for a name. I don't know. It's just too many questions on this call for me.
Right. Yeah. Well, it started out strange by saying that somebody was passed out. But I can see if she could only see in, and I think that's what's going to come out in court is that she couldn't open, because remember we heard about it that Christy said that, I'm pretty sure it was Christy said that they couldn't open the door, or that Ethan's body was laying by the door, and so that,
and I'm confused because
that would make sense.
I was interrupting. I'm sorry.
What's that?
The documents said all the doors were open, though. That's where I'm confused.
Yeah.
How can they be opening the door to get to Ethan if all the doors were open? I mean, supposedly Murphy's sitting
Right.
there on the bed, not moving and not doing anything.
Well, that door would have been open after Hunter opened it, but because the cops got there afterwards. So
Okay.
the door would have been open.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right. Yeah. Right, Deborah. But when it's been too long, it's just been too long. I mean, 8-9 hours.
Oh yeah, there's no way.
And I really do believe that. I think they were really fucked up. I do believe that. I think they were really, really fucked up. I mean, it was a big night. Games, and then that party, and then Kaylee being the number one of Dylan. I bet you they were doing shots. I mean, think about these college kids, man. I'm telling you, they were fucked up. And who else knows, or what else did they take? Did they take,
Yeah, they have a variety up there at college.
Yeah, they do. I wonder if they did a drug test, like a blood test on the survivors.
Oh. I don't know.
You know what I mean?
They should have.
I don't think they did anything.
I don't think
I
they
just
did.
think,
And they should have treated them. They should have treated them as suspects immediately.
Yes, absolutely. Every single one of them there. You see that one girl being escorted by the cop. There's got to be a reason for that. Those two cops. What was that? The one with the braid thing we're talking about. We thought maybe it was Dylan, but it's just too many people were there. Way too much going on. Oh my God, it's just, this is a nightmare of a situation.
It is.
And it
really
feels,
is.
everything feels so staged. This whole crime, everything. I'm not just talking about the 911 call. There's so many distractions. There's, oh my gosh, rabbit holes that we went down in 2.5 years is atrocious.
I don't know. I just still wonder if Dylan let someone in, if Dylan was part of it. There's no blood trail outside. There's no proof of breaking and entering, coming into the house at all. Have they proved that at all? The front door was left wide open, for leaving, and
I
thinking a group of people did this.
I mean, I agree. I mean, I think there was probably alcohol involved and anything else that involved in this. As far as people being involved,
because she probably, I can see where she wouldn't want to call, but I don't see why she didn't call over to the frat house or the sororities, what she should have done or something, and got somebody over there. You know what I mean? Why didn't she call Jack or somebody, Quinn?
Well,
why did and say there's somebody here? It isn't just not calling the 911. They didn't even call friends until whatever time.
Well, according to we're understanding, a lot of people knew about this at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Morning, yep.
And they're all coming over then. And then we decided to call before noon.
Right. Check this out. Now, I've showed this before, and I'll show it again. Yeah, I think I can. Let me see here. I might have to remove you, and then I'll bring you back. All right.
Yeah.
Read this.
Sure.
I'll bring you back. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, and at the end, it's like, let me see if I can I move that over there? No, I can't do that. Okay. What'd you think of that? And that was, did you see the date on it? Let
I
me
didn't
see.
see it.
What was it?
No. November 20th, 2022.
November 20th. Yep. A week after.
Kind of like what Kim said,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. It is.
Some of the things that Kim said.
Huh? Yeah, that's
some of the things you're saying. Yeah, sure.
Right. And did you watch Lana's, that one about my butt?
Some of it.
Well, yeah. The mom butt. I mean, that's a false narrative that she said.
Yeah.
That all the kids are sleeping. That's a false narrative, man.
That is.
That's a false statement. Why would she say something like that?
Because she was told to say that.
Yes. And blood everywhere. BLOOD.
Yeah. And I don't think there was. I really don't think there was blood everywhere.
It certainly doesn't seem like it, does it?
No.
I mean, even all those people coming in and out of that home. Now, to me, I would think human nature, if it was that bad, I wouldn't be stepping foot in that house.
Yeah.
I don't want to be there amongst all of that.
Well, their booties didn't show anything.
No, and that too.
Yeah. I mean,
so we're getting.
I think upstairs might have been bad. Here's, did a couple of different things. Did the Davids? Did they think about this for a second? If you had something against somebody, right, and you were pissed off at them for over a year, and shit had been building up, and then this guy gets out on furlough, and he wants and talks to a couple frat boys, and so the frat boys learn of what's going to happen, and so they mix in Zana and Ethan. What's going on upstairs? You see what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah, no, I get it. I'm hearing what you're saying. I think all these four, a lot of different scenarios been building up, and I believe this was planned well ahead of time. And all their players in their spot.
It would take quite a few players.
And just so happened that, Farley got let out, but it took him about a couple weeks to get back. And you hear his name in a video, and I mean, geez, oh Pete.
He was there. I mean, he was there. I mean, that video came out way before we knew about Farley.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, who is this guy? There's so many people had their place that they had to be with making sure that. Yes, it took a lot of people. Yeah, I think so too, and I think it took a little bit to plan it, and that starts from above and worked itself down, and had all the players in place, and they had a plan A and a plan B just in case, because they were going to make sure it had to happen, because I think they were told, you don't have a chance. It has to happen today, But that's how I feel on that.
What kind of motives?
Well, the Farley
Is there at least one main motive that connects all four of them? I mean, I know you think there's several different.
That's what I'm saying. There's two motives. That's why I was saying that about the Davids maybe talking to Farley.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
And they get together, and so the Davids are going, especially one, are going, I'm going to take advantage of this situation.
Oh, yes, very much. Yeah, I mean,
I'm
it
going to
was a
take
perfect
advantage of the
time.
situation. This is the perfect time to take Ethan out.
Yeah, instead
Ethan
of
and Zana
doing him
out.
separately, this is a perfect time to do it all together. And we have just the people
Right.
for it. And we're going to make sure they get paid well, too.
Something like that, yes.
Something like that.
And did BF, did she see the frat boys attacking Ethan and Zana?
I think that there's a good possibility that she did, because I'm gonna say why I'm saying this is Banfield. I watched the cars go by. One of them is the black truck. And what time did that go by? Just right before 3 a.m. Make sure everybody was started. Now's the time to get the hell out of there. And I was gone.
You're right. What gets to me about this case too is that everybody is like, the guilters are just, Kohlberger, they don't look like at the grub truck in Banfield and you know what I mean, and Linda Lane and because they all tie together.
It does. Yes, I agree with you.
You can hear the ambulance taking off from Linda Lane. You can hear it and you can hear it on the grub truck.
You can. After a while, it all links together, doesn't it?
It all links. It all links together. It all.
Yeah, I don't think you have to go too far. And I've been saying this. You hear this all the time. Just look at the corner club and the grub truck. I don't think we have to go too much further from that. I think you're looking at main players, and you got all these slew of people that are showing, walking past, the cops.
Why was Stowalter walking with them to begin with? Was he the one that Farley hired? Was that why he was following them?
I think Showalter was following them because he had to make sure
Is that who they were scared of?
in
Is
that
that
car.
who Katie? What's that?
I just think that he had to make sure that he knew where they were going to be because he had to make sure he knew where he had to be.
Yeah, I believe he went to the house. That's my opinion. He left the grub truck and went right to the house. He went running, jumped in the vehicle, and that's where they went.
I would agree with that.
When they get home, and that's when they get home. Yep.
And you had all your cronies. They had all those cronies waiting around doing what they needed to do. Once it was in place, then they all took off running and did what they needed to do.
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite the case, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just crazy. I've never seen a case
never seen anything like this. So that really brings me to this, Tommy, where this goes a lot further than just local. I think you got a whole lot of bigger players involved in this too as well. And I think it all came from that bigger players trickle down.
Well, yeah. Farley wouldn't have been the main one to put the order out.
Right.
He was just
He was there because he needed to be there for whatever his purpose was. You're looking at a lot of different organizations that were involved in this, and they all had their spot. They all had their place.
Oh, I think I saw
what
Randy.
Randy?
What?
Randy say link. Tommy link.
Oh.
Yeah. What does that mean? What link are you? Oh, you want to come on up?
Come up?
There you go, Rand. Critical Minds. That's a good. Yeah, and that's another thing I forgot about. BF and JS were a thing once upon a time. Yeah, there's a picture of them when they were like 15 years old, with her sitting on Jack Showalter's lap.
Yeah, I think
You
you
know,
got a lot of players involved in Boise.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, Randy, how you doing, brother?
Man, you guys are just so going crazy. I had to try to beg myself up here.
Yeah. Oh,
I want to be involved. I want to be involved. This is great stuff.
What you got to say, Randy?
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a pig, but you know.
Oh no, you're fine.
I love you
Go
guys.
for it.
Glad you came up.
Randy,
All right.
so what do you think?
Me?
Yes, you.
Well, shit, I got so excited I forgot what we were talking about.
You did not.
No, seriously. I'm like, oh man, come on, Tommy. I've been begging for the last like 30 minutes, and you know.
I just saw
and now I'm like, oh, now I'm up here and full ass. You don't even know what they're talking about. All right, Tommy. Backstage for Randy. You loser. No,
Yeah.
Crazy,
crazy. Yeah, what is your opinion on some of this stuff? I know you have an opinion.
Yes, what we were last talking about. I have an opinion on everything. Everything.
We were talking about a lot of different things.
I know. That's why I wanted to come up. I'm like, I want to get involved. Now it's like, what were we talking about?
We talked about
Randy.
But
yeah. The last thing we were talking about was the Corner Club grub truck and then the Hootie guy and that little scenario, if that helps.
All right, was Adam sitting in the corner?
Yes.
At the
yes.
Okay, we're all positive of that. Okay. What did Maddie tell Adam? Do we know? I told Adam everything.
I heard a rumor.
Well, I think whatever it was something heavy because the reason why I say it was something heavy is because Hoodie guy says we're going to get you for that. This isn't going to be just a little tiny rumor thing.
I have never honestly heard that.
Okay.
I have not heard that.
Really?
No, I mean, I've heard it, but I'm not believing that's what he said.
Okay.
You know.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me for
easily.
you know, but that's one of the things that bothers me. I don't believe. Oh, man, I thought my wife was coming down with a shot. Damn. Anyway, what are you doing? Okay. My wife has entered the studio. Oh, what did you bring? She did bring me. Look. Oh, I wish I had my camera on. I wish I had my camera on. My beautiful wife is just sitting here pouring me a drink. She came downstairs while I was on the studio. You are wonderful. God,
I got Fireball in the freezer.
Right. We believe you, Andy. We believe you.
You have no idea how wonderful this woman is. Thank you.
Aww,
say hello, Tommy. Say hello, Tommy.
Hello, Tommy.
Hello.
Hey. Hey, better half. Hey, better half.
Thank you, honey. Wow. Okay, truth. I didn't mean to interrupt the program.
Yeah, well, I'm wondering, like, what you think about, like, let's say that Eric Gower deal, even, or the DNA that Steve said, Jack D about the DNA.
Gower,
you know what I mean?
Gower, Grower. I've never figured that out. I personally don't believe he was ever there. I think the 4 p.m. food thing was some kind of made up thing. for whatever reason. I just don't think there was anybody there. And I'm a little bit different than most people on this
Oh,
case.
who do you think gave them a ride home then?
Hmm. Supposedly a friend, right? Yeah. I I don't know. I just think that they pulled Gower's name out just to law enforcement just to
Well, it was kind of a weird, a whole weird thing that it was like they were trying to keep it quiet, and then
yeah,
it wasn't
and then
this
it was,
driver, and then it was
and then
that
it was there,
driver, and
and then it was
then
there,
it's a
just like
private driver, and
it's like everything else. Oh,
Yeah,
what
so
the
we're
fuck?
gonna add another. We're gonna throw out a name.
Yeah, we don't want to. We
Right.
don't want to put this phone call out. Oh, here's the phone call. Yeah, we put it out. We don't want to
Right.
put this out. We don't want to do that. Oh my God, here it is. It's like the fuck is going on? What is going on?
Right.
I'm lost, Tommy. Sorry.
Well, it's easy to. I mean, I can understand where you're coming from on that too. Randy. I mean, was he really the driver? I don't know.
Somebody who ordered the food? Do we know who ordered the food? Was it that sticky wicky chick that that hangs out with a black guy? What's her name?
Sticky wicky chick.
I don't know. I forget.
What the hell?
Yes,
Sticky wicky chick.
You're talking about the oh God, the driver, the drop off the food person. You think it's Emma?
I think so. I also think she was standing out there smoking some pot in the daytime with everybody at 8:30 in the morning. I definitely think that happened, or whatever time it was.
Now that came from Dot. Now are we going to believe what Dot said?
Oh God.
Dot? Oh, is that the neighbor? Is that the neighbor?
Yeah, something like that.
Kind of, not really, but
she was at the she was at the neighbors.
Hold
He said.
Hold on, let me make sure my zipper's up. Hold on, check.
Randy's
Randy's
having a good Monday night.
I am so bad. Randy, you're feeling real good.
That's probably why I wanted to come on, but
Maybe.
That's okay.
I'm serious about stuff. Come on.
It's okay.
Yeah, we know you are.
We know you are.
You're serious. Yeah.
Who's that door?
Well, that's actually you come up, but you came up too late because I'm about done.
Well, I'm sorry. I begged for half an hour just because it took me so long to.
No, I didn't. I couldn't keep. I'm sorry to everybody. I could not keep up with chat at all tonight. So sometimes I can do it okay, but tonight I couldn't.
Tommy, I totally understand
tonight.
Totally understand. Yeah, totally understand. It's not your job to watch chat when you're like running the show, man.
Well, Randy, what do you think about the 911 call?
The 911 call.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
It's sketchy. I think it's a little sketchy. That heavy breathing, like Tommy said, that really blows my mind. That's definitely a male. I think it's Hunter. And, going up, get out. I think, it's this phone call to me throws the timeline off. I think things happen later on as opposed to earlier on. I'm thinking 4-ish, whatever, because that's when they're texting. Something's going on at 4 o'clock, and you know, whether it's true or not, it seems to me, you know, we've talked about the timeline being, you know, anywhere 2, 3, 3, whatever. I think this proves that it's closer to 4. Opinions?
Uh,
Duh.
I think she was too fucked up to even know what the hell was happening the night before.
Yeah.
Deborah,
Dylan was
Deborah
being a
Ann here,
Randy.
Debbie
Okay.
Ann. How are all the parents good with no DNA research? If it was
Mm-hmm.
my kid,
Mm-hmm.
I'd want everything tested. That bothers me too.
Very
It's like,
Oh,
what the hell? I'd be
Tommy, you
all over
nailed it.
them fucking
You
LE.
nailed it. You nailed it. Nobody,
Yeah, that's Debbie Ann
no
right there.
family members, none, all this extra DNA, and nobody wants it tested. Nobody's saying
I'm
anything. That's
surprised he was
crazy.
asking about that.
I
Yeah, it's like, what the
agree.
hell?
The parents are all way too quiet in all this, except SG. He's got his own motive, but I mean, ever just nothing has been said about funeral. Nothing's been said about anything, and I'm like, this even with the
Unless,
parents is odd.
unless they're keeping it quiet. In other words, like maybe they're talking to the cops, but they're not saying, you know,
I
what's
might have
going
been
on.
told not
It's
to say
our
anything.
private. You know, we can only hope. I would say we can only hope that the other parents are talking to the police and trying to figure shit out.
I don't know. I mean,
Tommy,
It's really tough for me. It's really kind of driving me crazy to tell you the truth.
Tommy,
Yeah.
Tommy,
Yes, Randy. Yes, Randy.
you have a big rose behind your head.
I got a big rose behind my head. Yep.
that's what I call feeling real good right there, Randy.
I'm just saying. Just saying. Who's that dork on the drum set? Oh my god! I think I bought that drum set at Corvette.
I got a good drummer for you tonight.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Well, when you
I
gonna
think
play my
it's
stuff
really good.
again?
I played your stuff here just last week.
Oh, you did not, you big meanie. Well,
I
then
did
I must
too.
have missed it, and shame on me.
No, actually, you didn't. You were here.
Okay.
You were Randy,
Patty,
but that's okay. We'll
where's
let you
my
pass
wife?
this time.
Another drink, please. Jesus,
Yeah.
Lord.
Hey, why stop now, Randy?
If all else fails, just order another drink.
Well,
How's Chad doing? Hello, Chad. I'm in private
I
chat.
don't know.
I don't see what's going on, but I love everybody.
It was really hard
Tommy,
for me to keep up with it.
Yeah,
tonight,
I don't usually keep up with it either.
The best show.
I'm sorry about that, chat, but I'm glad you guys are chatting away, and I hope they're, the mods are keeping track of everything, and everything's good out there.
You have the best channel. Tommy, you have the best channel. Oh my God. I love you, man.
I hope so.
And I love
I love you too,
Natural
brother.
and Lee and all the other mods. And oh my God.
Yep.
Mods, you are my. Oh,
All
no,
right.
that's your line.
Right. All right. Well, I'm gonna close her down, and I'm gonna play you a kick-ass song, Randy. I think you're gonna like it.
Okay. Thank you for that.
So,
Good night,
yeah, it's good.
Good night,
I thank you guys very much for being on. Very interesting conversation. Good crowd. We hit over 350, I think. So yeah.
Oh wow!
Oh great, that's great.
Yeah. And I'm getting closer to the 5,000 mark. That's a good thing.
You'll get there. You'll get there.
I hope
So
so.
like and subscribe, please, and all that good stuff. We always have good conversations here. I want to thank all of you, and we shall see you guys next time around. My beautiful mods.
Thank you, Tommy.
Yeah, all right. Catch you guys later.
See ya.
Yep. Okay, there we are. Another Mod Monday. And I'll tell you what, that was some good discussion. There's going to be more discussions on all this stuff. There's more stuff coming out all the time. It's going to be crazy all the way, through August, and probably September, and who knows, So, yeah, it's going to be very interesting. It's getting to that point now that we got to start really paying attention to everything that's going on. But anyway, I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you, chatters. You guys are awesome. And to the non-chatters, you're awesome. I love every one of you. And thank you very much. And so my my subs, you're my heart, and my mods, you're my soul. And until next time, rock and roll, because you know why? It's so cold in Minnesota.
Boris, you've got to put some